What's up, my fellow reefers? It's Threshershark here. Welcome to another episode of Stoned Gaming Reviews, where we don't do boring number ratings. Instead, we rate games like strains. Indica games are slow and immersive and chill, perfect for zoning out and getting lost in the experience. Sativa games are fast-paced and intense. They're skill-based and you need to smoke to lock in and fully focused. Hybrid games are a mix of both. They can be laid back at moments, they can be intense at times. Either way, it's a great experience. And today, we're stepping into the dojo with Sifu. This game isn't just about fighting, it's about something deeper. Sifu is a test of discipline, patience, and self-control. It teaches you that true strength isn't just about power, it's about knowing when not to use it. This game doesn't just punish you, it forces you to improve and rewards you for choosing a better path. The only question is, can you reach true mastery? Before we hop in the game, of course we gotta smoke together. So spark up or drop a dab and we'll get started. Cheers. Sifu is set up like a classic martial arts revenge movie. Your family is killed and you're out for blood. Sounds simple, right? But the deeper you go, the more you realize this isn't a story about vengeance. It's a story about self-discipline and learning to control your emotions, your instinct, and ultimately, yourself. The game is brutal. It will break you if you let it, but it teaches you one core lesson. If you fight with anger, you will fail. If you fight with focus, you will win. Hey, let's talk about one of the most unique mechanics in this game, the aging system. Every time you die, you don't just restart, you get older. At first, it's just a year, maybe 2 years, but you keep dying and the years start stacking up. Now, as you get older, you do hit harder as an old master, but your health shrinks faster, which means one mistake can cost you everything. This isn't a gimmick, it's a metaphor. You can't brute force your way through life. You either learn and grow, or you get weaker and fade away. By the time you're in your 60s, you realize something. This isn't about surviving, it's about evolving. Now, the combat in Sifu, it's one of the best hand-to-hand fighting systems in any game. You're not just button mashing. Every move has weight, and every mistake will cost you. There are parries and counters. They require perfect timing. If you panic, you're done. There's environmental combat where you can use tables, walls, and weapons to outsmart your enemies. And of course, there are different fighting styles. You adapt to each enemy type. If you don't, you'll suffer the consequences. You have to fight with precision, not aggression. If you spam attacks, you die. If you get greedy, you die. If you let your emotions take over, you will die. This is where Sifu's true lessons kick in. Self-control is the key to power. Every level in Sifu isn't just a location, it's a new test. First is the warehouse, where they teach you how to deal with large crowds and chaos. Next is the club, where you learn your timing and dodging ability. You really got to stay out of the way of those enemies. Pack punch.
Above this door, the food.
What are you doing?
Right. Right. Nah, you piece of shit.
I enjoy this.
There's the museum. This teaches you patience and precision. This map has the most unique design and color selection. It is very vibrant and fun. There's the tower that tests your endurance and timing. You face down a bunch of high-level opponents that do not back down and take you on in groups. You really need to get good at managing your stamina and make sure you're blocking perfectly. And then there's the Sanctuary. This forces you to master every skill you've learned so far. By the end, the game isn't just making you better at Sifu, it's teaching you discipline in real life. Wonderful. Oh, yes. The boss to every level is designed to push you to the limit and ensure that you have learned the lesson for that map. Each boss represents a different martial arts philosophy. They aren't just enemies, they are teachers. First, there's Fajar, the botanist. He teaches unpredictability. You must react, not anticipate. Then there's Sean, the fighter. He tests aggression versus defense. Can you control the fire? Alright. I think this is the youngest I've ever made it into the second half of the boss fight. That's a win. We are growing in skill. We are becoming Sifu. Then there's Kuroki, the artist. Force is patient. If you dodge too early, you're done. Next is Jin Feng, the CEO. Punishes greed. If you overextend, you're finished. Finally, there's Yang, the master. The mirror match to your fighting style.
Do not play games.
Can you fight without emotion? Can you handle fighting someone that fights exactly like you? This is where the game forces you to look in the mirror. Bro, I made it through the first half of the boss fight without fucking dying. I only have a sliver of health. Okay.
In the end, you're still that same child I knew. Helpless. Like the night I killed.
Now let's talk about what elevates this game beyond just a martial arts brawler. You can beat Sifu by killing everyone, but you'll never master the game until you learn to spare them. If you want the true ending, you have to do something harder than just winning. You have to show mercy. Instead of finishing off bosses, you have to parry and counter their strongest attacks multiple times to prove that you are their equal. Only then will they respect you. Only then can you walk away as a true master. This is where Sifu stops being a revenge story and becomes something more. It's not about proving you're stronger, it's about proving you have control. It's not about dominance, it's about discipline. It's not about vengeance, it's about growth. True strength isn't about how hard you hit, it's about knowing when not to strike. Before we hit the final verdict, shout out to Mad Reefers Gaming, the home for dope glass and even doper vibes. Hit Mad Reefers Gaming for sick American-made glass, gaming gear, and more. Use code SHARK for 20% off of your next purchase. Support the community, buy some fire glass, and game on. And now for the final verdict on Sifu. Is it an Indica, a Sativa, or a hybrid? Well, it's not an Indica, not even close. This game is way too intense for a chill experience. And this could be a hybrid, but only if you balance skill and patience like a true Kung Fu master. To be honest, this is a Sativa 100%. This is pure focus fuel, a game that demands your full attention and skill. This is a game that will beat you down if you don't learn its lesson. Power is nothing without control. If you like games that challenge your mind as well as your reflexes, Sifu is a must-play. If you want to catch me getting my ass kicked in Sifu and other games live, be sure to check me out on YouTube and Twitch at Threshershark420. We do deep dives, crazy challenge runs, and of course plenty of stoned gaming. Drop a like, a sub, and comment what game I should review next. That's it for Stoned Gaming Reviews. Stay lifted, stay disciplined, and remember, true mastery comes from within. Peace out.